Hunter.
I'm Rebecca.
I'm Caitlin. I'm Nessa.
This is the Family Showdown!
It's time for shenanigans. Welcome, peeps. Sorry we're a little bit late. Computer decided to need a reboot right when we were about to go live. All right. Keeps it exciting. Okay. How y'all doing?
Can't show my notes.
Anybody ask Pete and Z some exciting questions before you hopped over? Good to see y'all in the chat.
Yeah.
Weather, oddly enough, this is the one day I think we're not getting rain right now.
Yeah, it's rained for the last 3 or 4 days.
And it's going to rain tomorrow. And then probably the day after that. That's been crazy. So, all right, peeps. So, fortunately, it was just the computer, not actual internet. So, on the pluses. Technology for the win.
All right, I hope everybody's doing well.
Woo-woo.
This is our variety show.
There's a variety of things going on.
A variety of things.
All dealing with
Although
games.
it's a truncated variety show tonight.
What? Why?
Not in that way. We're going to go over the games we played.
Oh, yeah.
Going to do a quick little update thingy bit. And then we're going to play Box of Lies.
Yeah, that's right.
Box of Lies.
Yes. It's on.
Box of Lies.
It's on.
All right. So, as always,
yes.
On the variety show,
what's happening?
We start off with the games we played.
We did.
Then last we talked about the games we played. I've played 11 games.
Look at you.
Rebecca has played 13 games.
Again? That's like my magical number.
11 and 13. And as always, I rank them from worst to best. And I give you my Board Game Geek rating of said games.
Woo woo.
We got a mixture. It's got quite a mixture this time. We got kids games. We got it's like two extremes. We got kids games, some crappy games.
What?
And then a bunch of amazing
Watch
games.
your mouth.
So it's like amazing games and kids and crappy games. So
you lumped kids and crappy games together.
Yes.
Lightning is going to
I give a kids rating. I give you my rating.
And I will laugh.
I give you my rating, and I give a rating I feel for kids. These are some amazing kids games.
You better.
But would I, if a child was not in the room, play these games? Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not.
We'll allow it.
What we got going on?
We'll call it the Hunter Snob rating.
Can you read that chat?
Yes, I can.
It's very tiny.
People are talking about storms.
No.
And snow.
Luckily, we didn't have any major. It was just kind of rain.
This last time, yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
We've been kind of
starting off with my number 11. Woo-woo. It's gonna break Nessa's heart. She's in the other room. She's gonna just have her heart broken.
Okay.
Your games don't go on top. They're separate.
So many things I could say.
You go last.
You're lucky there's
Save the best for last.
Oh yeah, good
my
save.
number 11, which I rate a 4.
Oh Lord.
I give it a 4.
It's because you've played it now for like 12 years.
And that is the amazing game of camp. I would rate this a 6 for kids.
Yes, you roll.
And you roll, and you roll, and you roll, and you roll,
and
you
move.
roll, and you roll, and you roll, and you roll some more.
And at very interesting points on the board, it'll take you back to the Happy Fun Clubhouse. That's about a third of the way through the game. So you go back to before halfway.
Yeah. And
you get a fun fact about nature. We pretty much have the box memorized.
So, to back up.
But yeah.
This is a trivia game about animals and nature, which is great. It's amazing. It's a great learning experience. It's really cool. It has 4
really cool.
question cat levels for little kids, not so little kids, maybe teenagers, and then adults. So it's got 4 levels. So that's great. But it's roll and move, and like she said, there is a reset-o-matic spot
Reset-o-matic.
scattered throughout the track.
Reset-o-matic is a nice.
That reset-o-matic, you like.
Oh boy.
You could be like 4 or 5 spaces from winning and hit a reset-o-matic spot, which I call them.
Yeah, there's one.
And you go
there's
back.
a go back to the Happy Fun.
So I just had a thought
spot,
while I
like,
was
4 away
thinking
from
about what I was going to say.
Yeah.
You know what we should house rule this, that if you land on a fun fact spot, you just read the fun fact and you don't reset.
And you just keep going?
You keep going.
Why did it take us 12 years to come up with
I
that?
don't
house
know.
rule?
I just came up with that.
Why? Because the children would have been like, but that's not in the rule book. You know.
It's
that's
like
what they
Kabuki
said.
Kid's rule for Trivial Pursuit. Next time we play, we're going to play Kabuki Kid rules.
All pie pieces?
No. You can only hit a roll again spot once per turn. You
You
cannot go to another roll again spot. You can only go one time.
Okay.
And no matter where you go, you get a pie piece. And you're done in 30 minutes.
I approve. I approve. And then you can just sit there and talk smack and throw questions back and forth.
So the concept of this game is great.
Oh yeah, and
The execution, not so great.
well, one thing they did do well is the levels of questions. I think they did that really well. It's just the format for this game
Right.
of only using a roll and move mechanism and calling it good.
Well, I mean, it's a linear track other than the reset-o-matic. There's a shortcut you can get, which we never get. There's
Yeah, because there's like 4 cards in the entire deck
Yeah.
that have this magical
But
picture of a compass.
it's a
on it.
linear
They give you a
track, and
shortcut.
literally we could go.
But
Rebecca
it's
could roll a 1, I could go 6, and Nestle rolls a 5, and then she rolls another 1, and then I roll a 4, and she rolls. You know, you can
That's
just
the dice, baby. That's luck.
yeah, but there's got to be some mitigation. There's got to be something going
You're
on.
putting a lot of hope on.
Anyway,
Very
I
mass
talked way
media.
too long about this game, but
We're gonna
you
redesign
could-
this
You
game.
could
so
just
that-
read the questions for
Wait.
funsies.
Baby, you're laying right where the board games go.
All right, my number 10.
There you
We
go.
played it live
We did.
last time we spoke about
Why
games.
is this rated so poorly then?
Because it's a horrendously bad game.
It's not meant to be played
I give it a
two-player.
5 out of 10, and that is unspeakable
Okay,
words.
you purposely tanked this game because it is not meant to be a 2-player game. I'm
This
just
game
saying.
is-
This is not meant to be a 2-player game.
This game is
In fact, does it even recommend 2-player?
Rando McRanderson.
This game, in the right context, can be funny, and I'm going to bash you over the head with it. So,
Oh, you played last time. You want to watch me complain about the game, you can watch the last show, and I'll talk about it. So I give it a 5. All right, let's move on to my number 9. Number 9, another family game, but it's really a kid's game. And that's Say Anything Family Edition. I give this a 6 because it's basically tricked up apples to apples. And it's even more tricked up because you can play favorites in this game.
oh lord.
It's like apples to apples, but you play favorites, and certain people always win.
AKA Granddad and Daddy.
I didn't win last time, did I?
No, you didn't, but it's like, oh, I like Daddy's
Yeah, you
answer,
can-
sparkle, sparkle, and I'm like, oh, brother.
You vote for which. Basically, you have a question.
It's pretty funny.
Everyone writes an answer
I like this
to the question in relation to the person reading, and then they put all the answers out. The person votes on who they like the best, and then everyone puts tokens on which one they think the person voted for. It's like
It's apples to apples. It's like apples to apples.
it's.
But you get to come up with your own answers.
I mean, it's okay, but it's.
It's cute. It's a good way to get to know your kiddos.
I give it a 6.
Hence,
I give it a 6.
you're like Mr. Bah Humbug on family games. I'm just saying. Just
No,
saying.
I'm
Mr.
I'm,
Grinch.
I'm okay with.
Let's go, Mr. Grinch.
I'm
Tell us
okay.
about your next game.
I'm okay with certain family games. Certain ones. All right, what are we moving on to? Another family game, probably. All right, my number 8, counting up, my number 8 game is A Pet's Life. Sakatsu?
Saikatsu.
A Pet's Life. I give this a 6 for me, but I think for kids, this is about an 8.
Yeah, it's actually got
6
a
for
little bit of a game.
me, an 8 for kids. Because it's a cool little tile placement game with the cutest animals ever. Oh, shit off the
He's not wrong.
So it's just a tile placement, and you get points based on proximity of tiles to other tiles, and and there's an in-game scoring on how you place the tiles. But it's just basically draw tiles, play tiles, but they're cute little turtles. I don't know if you can see that little turtle guy. And a little puppy dog. There's
There you
puppy
go.
dog.
There you go.
And a little unicorn. And you get the idea. And they're nice. They're nice little plastic clunky tiles, which are fun to play with. That's the whole game. It's just a tile, a board, and a scoring marker. And that's the whole game.
It's cute, and it's really cute.
It's a fun little game.
It's like a...
For me to rate a kid's game a 6, it means it's pretty good.
It's a pre-photosynthesis game.
Yeah.
That's what I consider this. This is the photosynthesis.
Yeah, because you score based on angles and stuff like that. So it's
Train
cool.
your kids.
It's a good little
play
kids game.
photosynthesis.
All right, let's move on to another kids game. I give this one a 6 as well, but this is almost a 7 for me. But I think it's a 9.
I agree.
For kids. And that's Monster Baby Rescue. Exclamation mark.
You know what I just noticed, and I find this really odd? The box lid is larger than the box. So when I went to set this down, look, there's a gap.
It is. There's
almost
the lid.
It's like a quarter of an inch gap.
You're right.
Between the box bottom
all
and
the
the
way
top.
around. It's like the box lid was sized wrong.
That's funny.
That's interesting. Yeah, at least the lid comes off real easy.
One of the few.
All right, so Monster Baby Rescue is
So
a tile. Well, not tile. I guess it's tile drafting, but you're not really placing them.
Sorry, lady.
It's a tile drafting game. It's you have this little baby monster that comes in 3 pieces. You have like a head, a body, and feet, and he's all dirty and beat up and
he's sad too.
And as you're drafting tiles to upgrade your monster, and you basically flip him over, and he gets nicer, and he gets armor, and he gets all shiny stuff and stuff like that. And you draft beds and things like that. It's just tile drafting. You're just continually drafting tiles.
But it's a long-term tactics.
Yeah, but it has scoring tiles you can draft. It has in-game scoring. It has within-game kind of achievements you can do. So it's all this kind of point salad. So it's like a kid's Euro game.
It really is.
A Euro game for kids.
It's got a theme. You ready for this? Emergency.
Oh, dear.
A magic portal has opened on Maple Avenue, and your neighbors have sighted monsters. Cute monsters. Baby monsters. Authorities desperately need someone to care for them until they can be returned to their dimension. Won't you help? Who wouldn't buy this game then? Why, yes, I'd help. Those poor, cute little baby monsters.
Oh, jeez. This is a good game. This is a great kids game. This is a great family game. If you want to shoehorn your kids into playing Euro games, this is the gateway right here.
It's cute though.
It's a good one.
It's a real game. I mean, like, he keeps calling it a kid game, but
all right,
we adults played it.
Let's move on to a family game. It's a kids game. That's a family game too. And that's My Little Size.
It's not little. This thing weighs a ton.
So I rate this a 7 for me, which is pretty good for a family weight game. Hey, I like a family weight game.
What's wrong with you?
My Little Size, we tried the Pie in the Sky expansion that just came out for this. I was kind of meh about it. But Nessa loved it. She thought it was an amazing thing. Bless you. Most
Sorry,
amazing
my allergies
ever.
are bad.
I just broke my game table.
That would be unfortunate if that's all that took to break it.
So My Little Size.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sneeze again. I'm gonna deafen everyone.
It adds more. Oh dear, she's going like all the way across the house to sneeze. Oh, she didn't sneeze. So it adds an airship. So if you ever played Psy, they have a little airship. So it adds an airship in the game, but it's like a community airship. Everyone kind of controls it, and it has superpowers based on your clan, your race, or whatever. It added 2 new races, the Arctic foxes and owls. And that's about it. So it was an okay expansion. I thought it was just okay, but Nessa loved it. She thought it was great. It's one of her favorite games. Not her favorite game, but one of her favorite games.
Oh my gosh.
It's a really good game. This is a game that...
Sorry about that.
It looks very kiddie. It looks like a child's game. But it actually got some meat to it. It's actually a real game.
I love it. I love it.
It's a real game. It's not... doesn't treat kids like they
Well,
have no
that's
clue.
I get tired of those, and I really like these.
So, Nick, I'm confused. What did you just learn? Did I say something?
Who knows?
My guilty conscience thinks I said something weird. All right. So that's My Little Size. I give it a 7. I give it a 9 or a 10 for children.
You say something weird all the time.
9 or 10 for kids / family, light family game. Kids / light family game, a 9 or a 10. For me, 7. All right, let's move on to the real games. The real games.
Those are not fake games. You were gonna get struck by lightning.
All right, my number 5
I'm Brian to
is
shit
I give it
myself.
an 8. I give it a solid 8. It's a solid 8, and that is
Couldn't solid?
Everdell. Everdell.
We have the stupid box thingy, so I'm just gonna leave it on.
Everdell.
But it's pretty. We have the little shiny
Yeah,
characters.
We've played this game probably 3 or 4 times now.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking maybe I'll make it a 9. For some reason, I've cooled on this game. It just kind of,
Really?
it's good, but it just doesn't blow me away. I'm also not as big on the combo games as you are,
Oh.
where you do this card, it triggers this card, and this card does
I
this
like
card,
that
and this
stuff.
card goes
I like
over
that
here.
stuff
and
a lot.
Yeah, I'm not into that kind of combo breaker. I don't know.
Is it because you can kind of attack some of the other cards?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Is that?
I mean, it's a good little worker placement game, resource management, tableau building type thing.
And it's pretty, and it's adorable, and it's got the ridiculous production values.
Yeah,
with this,
production is off
especially
the
the
charts.
collector's edition, ludicrous.
It's an okay game. It just doesn't. At no point during the game I went, "Ooh, that's really cool."
Really?
You gotta get a "Ooh, that's really cool" out of me to get to the 9 level. It's just an 8.
Just an 8.
It's a great game, but it's not like, I don't know. Yeah. Everdell.
Does this
got
have
cool
a solo version? Because I think I'm
It's
going
got
to play it.
I think it does have a solo version.
Booyah! 1 to 4. I'll play this number 9
Can you
myself.
solo that? All right, my number 4. This one gets a solid 9 because this game did make me go, it's pretty good. And that is, we played this one back to back twice. That's how
We
good
did.
it was. And that's Istanbul.
Not Constantine.
Oh, every time.
Every
I don't think anyone has
single
ever said the name of this
time.
board game without someone saying that. Ever.
I
In the
think it's
history
a
of
legal thing somewhere in the fine print on the back. I'm pretty sure.
Istanbul. So we played the Grand Bazaar version, which is all
was
the
bizarre.
expansions. We even threw the camel, the weird camel
Oh yeah, the little
promo
camel promo. That's fun. The
So we
camel's
played it, and this game setting up the Grand Bazaar version takes a little while. It's a little bit. You're investing some time. So we're like, when we're done, we're like, let's play this again because I don't. Since it's already set up, we played it. So we played it twice in a row, back to back, and I love it. It's a good game. It's a great. Wouldn't say it's. I guess it's worker placement. It's more action selection, maybe. You got a little dude that you're moving around the board, and wherever you go, you take the action in that spot. But it's not like you just pick him up and put the dude wherever you want. You kind of have to follow a path. You're dropping off assistance, so you kind of have a. I guess you're kind of leashed.
Assistance.
If you ever
You're
play,
leashed.
if you ever
You have a
played
toddler.
if you ever played video games like MMOs, you know what leashing means. You're kind of leashed.
That's true.
Kind of leashed to your assistants. You can only go so far away, and you have to go back and pick them up. So
Yep.
um,
Worker movement. Thank you, Sorrow Song. That's
there we go. Worker movement. Great. It's great. Sounds awesome. So we love this game. It's a great one. It's still holding up strong after all these years. It's still one of our super favorites.
I like how you just made it sound like we're like 60 years old. All these years.
Yeah, but we
in
played this at
Istanbul.
BGG Con like 5 years ago.
That's ancient history.
That is ancient history in board game terms. So what
Thank
Nick
you,
say? I
Nick.
said?
Nick, he said why they changed it. I can't say, guys.
Oh.
They just like it better that
Oh.
way.
Nick said
Slow clap
what
for
Nick
you,
learned
sir.
was the box was too
Oh yeah, the
big.
box. Yeah, the box size. I saw that part. I was.
It's a
quoting
good
this.
one. It's a good one. If you haven't
Trollish.
played this one and you like, it's almost like a race because you're trying to get a certain number of points. So you're trying to just find the most efficient way to get a certain number of points. You get rubies. You're collecting rubies, and you get a certain number of rubies, you win the game. And so it's a race to figure out the puzzle, working
You
out the
always
logistics.
figure out the puzzle logistics faster than me.
It's all about gambling, man. That's the way to go.
Oh my gosh, it is. You gamble. He goes to the little gambling house.
The
and
tea
then
house.
I'm sorry, the tea house. It's a den of gambling and villainy. It's clearly a front, and I fell for it.
All right. Let's move on to my number 3. We got a 9. This one, if I did 9.5s, it would be a 9.5. That's how good it
Ooh.
is. 9.5. Even though I got spanked. I got taken behind the train station and beat up a little bit. In 18 Chesapeake.
Woo!
Rebecca's first 18XX experience. I'll let her talk about it.
It's great. Get it. No, I'm just kidding. Well, apparently I like 18XX. At least. No, we had a discussion after this. We're pretty sure I probably like the other ones too. Well,
Yeah.
at least some of the other ones.
This is kind of a distilled down version.
So this is a slightly lightened up version of some of the heavier 18XX games, right? And so you've got your train, and you've got to figure out the tracking and all this stuff, and then you've also got the whole stock market thing and playing and manipulating that. And I gotta be honest,
What did I say?
Spanking.
Oh.
Jeez. You don't pay attention to the things you say. It's
I
terrifying.
don't.
It's amazing we haven't had some major scandal or something. I'm just saying. Back to 18 Chesapeake. Back to trains, not the spanking, just trains. We'll just title that.
That's spanking as in beating me soundly at a game.
Yes,
Spanked me. Spanked. Sorry.
And
My apologies.
He continues.
My apologies.
I expect him to go publicly with this apology later. So, now, the 18 Chesapeake, though, I really enjoyed it. I was pleasantly surprised by how much I enjoyed it, actually. I was able to figure it out, which I wasn't sure. I think, honestly, like Hunter said, though, if I had not played, I think what did it for me is playing City of the Big Shoulders first. Because, for me, figuring out who owns what amount of money and when the company spends money versus you and your own personal stash, that would have confused me. It took me a while to get that straight in City of Big Shoulders. So if I had to learn that on top of everything else with this, I probably wouldn't have liked it. But playing City of the Big Shoulders first helped me figure all that out. So when I came to this, I'm like, oh, I got this part. Cool. Okay. I can move on and look at this other stuff. That was nice. So if you're looking to ease into those games, I would recommend trying that route. Do something that takes out the train stuff first. City of the Big Shoulders is great. It has all
I think City of the Big Shoulders is a heavier game than this.
Which is interesting.
Yep.
I don't know. The train stuff takes a lot of manipulation.
Yeah, I mean...
It takes a lot. I mean, we had a lot of discussions.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's... I mean, I feel like I got an assist on that win, because if I was just left to my own devices, I would have screwed up a lot.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're playing with 18XX other players...
Oh, I would have been destroyed.
They're not going to really help
Dare
you
I say
figure out the most efficient way to do things. They're not going to help you.
Yeah.
Unless they have a big investment in your company, they might help you out, but otherwise they're probably not going to help
no one's going to
figure
help
out
you.
the most efficient way of doing things.
I mean, he wanted to sleep inside the house and not in the backyard. So he, on the other hand, assisted me. And no, we had some good discussions about how to do everything and like what some good strategies are. Like, how do I approach this situation? And he's like, well, I've only been in something like this once before, so we talked about it for a little bit or something. Like, it was kind of interesting though, because I was trying weird stuff with the track and learning new things as I go. And Hunter had the fortune of experience, so you could kind of say, okay, well, I'm going to do this because this is going to be maximizing this. And after he did that, then he'd be like, hey, look what I did. So then I'm like, oh, okay, that's more efficient. You know, it was really cool. It's shocking I beat you actually because of that. Because I did some dumb things.
The main reason I lost was I on a lark sold one of her stocks just to make fun of her. I'm like, I don't want this company. I'm gonna sell it, and it ended up being the best company in the game.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. But no, it's interesting because the trains, I didn't realize this. I don't know how many of you have played 18XX, but the game the trains rust if you keep using obsolete trains and things like that. So after a while, you have to upgrade your equipment. So you're constantly cycling consumable items, basically. I mean, you're going through, and over time, it wears out and dies. I mean, it's pretty realistic if you think about it. And you've got your stock, and then you've got the company's got their stash of money that they can use for certain things. It's really neat to find the balance. It had that like parts of the balancing the like power grid that I really like, trying to figure out how everything works. Playing the stock market's kind of interesting. That's not as interesting to me as figuring out how I can manipulate it to best make my company end up ahead. So Hunter's looking at the chat and smirking. I'm terrified to look over at you.
They're talking about
now.
our family showdown after dark.
Oh.
All right,
but this is good if you guys are looking to start up 18s. There you go.
All right.
That's my TED Talk today.
And it worked well 2 players, which is unusual for an 18XX game. All right, my number 2. This one gets a solid 10 because it's amazing.
Amazing.
And that's Dinosaur Island.
Totally liquid, baby.
Jeez.
That's the only way to describe this.
Totally liquid.
Okay.
This
I'm
game
better
is
now.
it's just a really amazing game.
Oh my god, that's amazing. We played with everything.
We played with everything, and we realized
The
we like
kitchen
it.
sink.
We like it with everything. We played with every single module, everything, and we liked it with everything. It adds to the game length. It adds to the complexity. It adds to everything, but it makes the game even better. In my
Again,
opinion.
the best description. Totally liquid. Whoever came up with that, solid gold.
So yeah, this is an amazing game. It's got it's just really smooth. It's fun. It's interesting. Lots of great decisions. Very thematic. I had my dinosaurs were breaking out of their cages and eating people.
Oh my gosh. Even didn't he get to even eat a hooligan once?
No, you can't eat hooligans.
Oh, you can't eat them, but no. Oh, the hooligans were just at front row. We were
Yeah,
laughing about
yeah.
that because he.
He's sitting in the front row and everybody around him got eaten, but he's like,
You were
dodging.
asking. There you go. There's the cover. But
Yeah.
yes, the hooligans. Oh my gosh, the hooligans were hysterical. We actually did not draw that many.
Mm-mm.
The last game we played, I swear it was like
Yeah.
every other draw.
Yeah.
We'd like pull out a stupid. But the hooligans were few and far between. We had nice clientele that paid and walked in politely. Now, they were a bit of daredevils and apparently didn't care about their life so much because they went over to Hunter's.
I had
place.
tons of people, but they were getting eaten left and right.
Okay, so you have to balance your security versus the threat level of your park. And Hunter's like, oh, my security's like a 4. My threat level's like a 20. But we're cool. We're cool.
It's all right.
And
It was exciting, man.
It was
There were
hilarious.
people who were clamoring
He
to
had
get
the
in my
Mega
park.
Rex, the big giant pink Rex. It was awesome. It's like twice as big as the other ones. And I had you needed the goats. I had the
Yes.
little goats. So one of the things that you can add on to the game is
Facilities,
the different facilities and stuff. And one of them is a pen of goats, which I find hysterical because if you've watched the original Jurassic Park movie, that's the best. Is when they put the goat out to taunt. Tempt the T-Rex to come up close so they can view it. So basically that's what happens in the game. You have a little pen of goats, and if you accidentally in your threat and your security levels don't mesh, you just fling a goat in there instead of, a paying customer getting eaten. Cool. Hunter really needed that.
Yeah,
Didn't have it.
they asked how many got eaten. So the third to the last round,
Right.
one person got eaten, then 2, and then 3. Yeah. It was. I tried. I really did try, but just couldn't get my security as fast as my threat was going up. When you have a Mega Rex in your park, it's scary. But man,
And you had people lining up.
there was people. My park was full of people, and there were people in line waiting
That's
to
true.
get
You
in.
had people in line almost every round. I had
the most exciting. I did not win the game, but my park was by far the most exciting.
Meanwhile, I accommodated my crowd so that
She
no
had,
one
she
had
had
to
nice
wait in
little
line.
water creatures that are no threat whatsoever.
I had 3
Who,
mosasaurus.
who wants to go to that park?
Dude, I had other critters.
I had a Mega Rex.
Well, I was flinging goats occasionally. Got a little exciting a couple
Oh
times.
my gosh, I love this
Just
game.
saying.
I love this.
Oh my gosh.
Love this game.
Jurassic Park in a box.
But there's one game
It's beautiful.
that I
It's
loved
beautiful.
even more
Hi, Buki.
that we played, and that was we played an epic 20-point game. If you don't, that's double the normal length of the game. 20-point game of Star Trek Fleet Captains.
Represented here.
And I played the Dominion, so I grabbed the Dominion expansion because the boxes,
Yeah, you dirty,
boxes are way up
Filthy
there. They're like
saboteur
on the roof. Huh.
spy person who
This
did not
game
succeed.
was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
It was a great game.
I should have had you put a picture of that and show them the wacky galaxy you built. He bottlenecked
Yeah,
like
I made this like
third of the known
I made
galaxy.
this map. Normally your map's just like a straight shot. Like one person's up here and then you have a straight map and the other person's down here. Well, I did that, but then I made 2 little tiny paths go off and
One
then,
hex
and then
wide.
and there's a big area over here that you can explore. So I immediately rushed and
And of course
blocked,
he did,
and blocked those spaces.
He totally bottlenecked that. So I come in and I have like 4 little hexes to myself and then the threatening hordes of the Dominion. Didn't matter though because I got, bad boys, Spock and McCoy and Kirk and Picard and Janeway and Data, Riker. I had like all the big names, baby. They came out and they
It
threw
came down to the
down.
last. So she won.
Threw
She
down.
won the game. Unfortunately, she won the game. I would have won. I would have won the very next
turn.
So I was
so
one turn
good.
off of winning. She kind of top decked a mission that worked out for her that got her to win the game, or I would have won on the next round. So now this game's it's just awesome. It's awesome. So it's Star Trek. So it's basically they took all the Star Trek series.
And went.
The original series, Next Gen, Deep Space Nine, Voyager.
Yes. I think they stopped at Voyager.
Huh?
They stopped at Voyager.
Yes, and they mushed them all together.
It was like 2011 or something.
And so you have like you have encounters from all the different series and characters and things going on. It's kind of it's almost, I wouldn't say Magic-esque. It has that feel to it because before the game starts, you have this big pile of cards and you're going to build a deck out of. So there's 10 sets of 10 cards, and you're going to pick 4 sets out of that to build your deck. And then you shuffle it up, and then you draw from that deck, kind of like Magic.
This is Fleet Captains. This is the one that's the Clicks one.
Hero
Clicks. Federations is the Mage Knight-esque one. We weren't really...
No, Mage Knight was Frontiers.
Or Frontiers, I mean.
Star Trek Frontiers is Mage Knight. This is more of a kind of exploration map. Kind of,
this is a 4X, right?
No.
Well, 2X?
You have Explore.
Mm-hmm.
You have Eradicate.
Exterminate. The X's.
I like Eradicate better.
You're a rad. Never mind.
And what else? Exploit.
Yeah.
So you're not really... No, there's no resources in the game.
Yeah, but you exploit my personnel. He tried to take over Spock and make him a changeling.
He was a changeling.
Spock is the man.
Spock was a changeling.
And Spock said, no.
For a little while.
I am not a changeling,
until a ship blew up.
I am a Vulcan.
Until a ship blew up.
And you know what? McCoy saved them. He took his Katra, and then they all survived. They got a new ship. They came back. The band got back together. They went and whooped on that ship. It was a beautiful, poetic justice.
It was an amazing game.
It was really good. It was really good. I think that was probably the first time.
So it's got everything. It's got everything but exploit basically. So it's a 3X game.
I disagree.
There's no resources in the game.
Eh.
There's no resources.
Yeah.
There's nothing to exploit.
Yeah. There you go. Eh. There you go.
It was an amazing
It's
game.
so good.
I love that game. 10 out of 10. We'll play again.
Yes.
Or Rebecca played 2 games. She can talk about those. I didn't play them.
Well, Nessa and I wanted to play a little like filler game. It was the end of the night. She was supposed to be going to bed fairly soon. So we threw down some quick game of Cat Lady. And I forgot how adorable this game is. I don't know if they're on here. Gaming Wife has an incredible blinged out version of this that's absolutely adorable. This one is a regular one though. And it's not nearly as fun that way. But it's cute. It's got little cubes to represent. You got tuna and chicken and milk and a wild. And you have a little cat that helps you mark. And then basically you're taking either a row or a column of cards and you're mixing and matching sets. Gaining majorities on certain cards and stuff. It's kind of like, reminds me of like Go Nuts for Donuts or Sushi Go Party, something where you have a bunch of different combinations you're trying to get at different cards. Except these have adorable little kitty cats on them. And there's different cat toys and cat costumes and ridiculous things like that. It's a really cute little game. And it goes really quickly 2-player, especially when we both already know how to play. Gosh. This was definitely less than a half an hour. I want to say, what does it have here? It says 30 minutes playing time. Yeah, with the setup and takedown, it probably was. It was that quick. Cute little game. Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, we're probably the only people on the planet that don't have a blinged out copy of that.
I know. We need to work on that. I need to get with Gaming Wife and find her connections so we can bling it out. And then today, Nessa got to have her first experience doing some board game, distance board gaming, however we want to call that. And they got on, not Zoom, the other one, Skype. I have like 4 different chat formats on my computer now. Yay, teaching. She got on Skype with some of her friends today, and we played 2 different games of Ink and Gold. And that was really cute, and it was fun, and they had a ball. And so that was kind of fun. It was a good time. Nessa hadn't played this in a long time, and the boys, I don't think, had ever played it. So it was really fun. I got to teach them a game, and then we talked through all the different cards and stuff, and they made a piece of paper with their own stay and go cards. That's really the only thing they had to do on their end to decide if they're going to stay or not, and they flash those up, and so I could tell. But it was a cute game. It's a little game. It's like Press Your Luck Indiana Jones, where you go into the cave and you go and you try to get out as many gems and then leave before a succession of bad things happens. You have to have 2 of the same kind of bad thing happen. So it's really cute, Press Your Luck, and it's funny to see. Sometimes ridiculous. We had one round that just flew by because I drew 2 fire tokens straight in a row and stuff like that. It's crazy. It's fun. Silly, lighthearted game.
All right. That's all the games we played.
Yes, Skype is a resource hog. I agree.
Yeah, my company recently in
Zoom is much more efficient.
March switched from Skype to Zoom, so Zoom is taking over the world.
It should though, rightfully. It's so easy to use.
They basically annihilated Skype. I don't know why anyone would use Skype at this point.
Just old habit, probably.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if they had a choice, I don't know why they would use it.
Yeah, I haven't had any trouble with Zoom. I've had reliability issues with Skype occasionally, but
Lorenzo El Magnifico. Julio got Lorenzo. The expansion. We haven't got the expansion yet.
My middle son did not believe I knew of a Latin teacher.
What is that?
Yes, they do exist. And no, I don't live in my classroom. Or do I? Yeah, okay. Let's see. I saw something else. Cat. I saw something. Something cat. I missed something.
Something about cat buns earlier.
Oh, you must have been looking at my Twitter feed. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nessa and I made... I don't know if you guys know... I've watched Great British Baking Show and Kim Joy on there. Just adorable. She made a little cookbook after doing that show. And Nessa happened to find it in Barnes & Noble's. Like, I want to get this. And we're like, okay. I didn't know if there'd be anything we could even make. Because I'm like, she made insane stuff. But she does really easy, like, step-by-step instructions in this book. It's really cool. And so we're like, okay, well, we'll try to make some. And so today, Nessa and I made the little cat buns. They were good. Oh my gosh. So, A+. Hunter said he'd eat them again too.
Yeah,
so,
they were tasty.
So yeah,
but
it's a good time to experiment with recipes.
But I do like what I do with any bread product. I'd cover it in
peanut butter.
I could just peanut butter's my jam. So.
I'm surprised
jam.
You're funny. I'm surprised Nessa doesn't like peanut butter because that's what I craved when I was pregnant with her. I ate enough peanut butter for her and my lifetime probably.
All right, folks. So the quick channel update before we get to a live play.
Ooh, yeah.
A box of lies. Anyway, so over on our Board Game Geek Guild, link down in the description of this video, we are voting is hot and heavy.
What is with you and the strange, vague, not so vague illusions?
I gotta keep the running joke going.
Oh,
on Board Game,
terrifying.
Our top 10 for next time. So voting is open until Friday. You can go there right now and break the tie. It's currently tied between Mechanisms and Smack Talk Games.
Didn't we do that?
Like 3 years ago.
Was it really?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not alone, by the way, because I heard Eric Summer just the other day on the podcast say the same thing about where he's like, I feel like we just did those, and then I look and it's been like 3 years.
5 years.
Or 5 years.
It was 5 years.
For him, whatever. Yeah. A lot of years. And I'm like, you know what? Thank you, Eric. Vindicated. There you go.
So vote early and vote often.
Yeah, wait, I thought you could only vote once.
You can't only vote once.
Dirty cheating.
Unless you have alternate accounts. Like I could log in Rebecca and have her vote. I don't vote.
Mysterious voter number 7.
So vote for the next top 10. Smack Talk Games and Mechanisms is winning right now.
Okay, Nick says I like this. Okay, let's see here. I tried to convince him that the most exciting couple would be a Latin teacher and an accountant.
What?
I fully expected him to counter with an engineer and a housewife.
Yeah. I guess looking at that, accounting and Latin teacher. That's not like.
I know that's like the you reached the epitome of excitement and adventure. Oh man!
Speaking of excitement and adventure, it's time for Box of Lies.
Oh yeah!
All right.
Oh yeah!
Give me give the thing.
I'm sorry, I'm stuck on cat buns now because that cracks me up. I saw Kabuki or somebody's comment about hipster cats now, and I'm just I want to put a bun on Smokey. Okay, I may have to sit up in my chair. There we go.
All right, so let me tell you how to.
I'm taller than Hunter now.
Let me tell you how we play Box of Lies. This is how it works. All right, Box of Lies.
Kabuki.
This is based on.
Smack talk.
This is based on a thing on the Tonight Show by Jimmy Fallon. They supposedly created this game, and then they made it into a board game.
Yep.
So basically, the gist of it is, on the TV show, the way it works is you take a box off a shelf and put it in front of you, where the other person can't see. You open up the box and you look at what's in there, and then you have a choice. You can either tell the truth to the person what it is, or you can lie about what it is, and they have to guess whether you're telling the truth or lying. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, if you tell the truth, you have to say, describe what's there.
Yeah.
You can be vague. You can make it seem like you're lying or whatever, and then the other person gets to ask some questions to kind of judge whether you're telling the truth or not. So this is very similar in the fact that we're going to pull a box off of a little display. Rebecca's, and inside will be a picture of something. Okay?
Yeah, they just put them on cards. It's like Dixit cards.
Right. So it's a picture, and these are very obscure, strange things. They're not normal things.
I want to make a legit version of this someday, by the way.
But this game forces you to tell the truth or lie. It makes the decision for you, basically. Basically, there's two little cards. Let me get this right. There you go. So one says truth and lie. So you shuffle these up, mix them up, and then you draw one, and that's what you have to do. You have to tell the truth or lie. Okay. That way you can't just.
Can we turn that screen so that neither of us can see it? Because I just realized you could see my side and I could see your side on the off screen.
No, you're gonna look at a card. Just cover the card up when you look at it.
I was gonna show the.
No, we're not going to show them. They got to figure out.
Ah!
So you guys
Okay.
at home have to tell whether we're lying or telling the truth as well. So you get to play along and judge whether we're telling the truth or lying. So basically, it's the first 1 to 3 points. If you guess correctly whether the other person lying or telling the truth, you get a point, and we alternate describing the item.
Kabuki put the link in for voting. They're voting up Smack Talk now.
Oh.
These are video gaming chairs. They're called Rapid X.
I just looked.
They're
Someone actually sent me a message on Facebook asking about them. They're no longer made.
But I've seen a lot of people have similar ones.
But there's bazillions of different chairs. All you need to do is go to Amazon, if that's your place of choice, and type in video game chair.
These things are solid.
And there will be a bazillion different ones. Pick one that has a good rating. That's what I did. Well,
yeah.
first I picked ones that were green and black. And then I made sure they had a good rating. And actually, this was going.
Well, our table's
I didn't
green
know
and
it, but these were going out of print.
Oh my gosh! You have board games on the.
These were going out of print when I would buy them. So I actually bought 3 on Amazon, 2 from Walmart.
That's right.
1 from eBay.
You did buy them all sorts of weird places.
Yeah, I bought them from all kinds of places.
I forgot about that.
And they're not cheap. They're about. I mean,
But they're a good investment. We've had them
the reason these
now,
are
and they
so
look brand new.
expensive. These are what they call XL. So most of them have a weight capacity of about 250 pounds. These are 350 plus. They're steel frame and
we stand on them to reach.
They're
stuff.
crazy.
They're ridiculous.
Crazy.
Yes, they're 3D printed chairs.
So just go to Amazon or any place and type in video game chair.
You're getting everybody all hyped up now. They're like, oh my gosh, out of print chairs.
They are out of print. You can still find them. They're running right now. You can find them. You can find them in the secondhand market at about $100 more than what I paid for them. So.
Oh no, Zareth, quit encouraging him.
What?
I shouldn't even show you. Did Hunter just admit he bought them for their X rating? Oh man.
They are Rapid X. Rapid X is actually a electronic. I think they make electronics.
Oh, okay.
But they had like a video game chair line apparently. I don't know. I just went to Amazon and put in green and black video game chair, and this is what I ended up doing.
These are great too. Like Kabuki, you're saying you have someone who's super tall too. Like I just adjusted this. Like my feet, my toes are touching the floor, but my heels aren't. And Hunter and I laugh about these because it looked like a dentist chair. You can actually recline this thing all the way back to where you're almost inverted. I mean, they really, and it's got a rocking feature. It's got all the functions of a regular office chair and then some. And they swivel so you can play in them. As you notice, I do that very frequently because I rarely sit still. But yeah, they're super sturdy. You can find a lot of
I recommend. I'm sure there's other ones that are just as good as these.
Yeah.
And they're, like I said, there's if you go to Amazon, there's probably 50 models of these
Now,
chairs.
normally Nick, yes, burnt orange and white. He probably would go like
Green and black
all
are my
UT,
favorite colors.
But those are his favorite colors. And our game table, I don't know if you noticed, is
It's
green and black as well. So he got him to match. So that's it. He's like nerded out the game room. I don't think anything else in the house matches, but our game room is on point.
Do you wish to go? I'll let you pick. Do you want to go first, or do you wish for me to go first?
Well, according to the rules, the old person is supposed to be the person who provides the clues first.
Oh, so I'm supposed to describe first?
Yes.
All right.
So, which box, audience? 1 through 9. 1 through 9. Which box should Hunter pick? Boop, 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 boop. I feel like we need to have those game show noises.
Yeah, where it's like there's like a light.
No whammies, no whammies. Oh, these do have arms, actually.
I took the arms
them
off. I took the arms off.
They also come with mine's not on right now. There's a headrest, and there's actually an adjustable backrest, which I don't know if you can see that.
I took the arms off, but we have the arms. They're in storage in the garage.
Yeah, we have them stored in the garage. But yeah, these come with arms.
7. Give me number 7.
Number 7, sir.
I'll see what I'm gonna do. Let me take a peek. All right.
Just in case.
Here we go.
Okay.
That's
okay. I'm looking away. I'm not even looking.
Putting it below the
screens.
table. So that
That's
can...
cool.
All right.
I feel like we should have like the poker games, and they do the World Series of Poker and stuff. Have that little spot on the table so the camera can see the.
All right, so look at me.
That'd be cool.
I'm about to describe this.
Are you?
Okay. Here's what it is. It's a couple of winter mittens. Kind of with the fancy wintry patterns on them. And inside those mittens are a couple of kittens.
What is wrong with you? You made it rhyme, the first card out of the box here.
Ask your questions.
What color are the mittens?
They're white, and they have, like I said, the generic kind of wintry pattern on them in all kinds of colors. But the mittens themselves are white with patterns all over them.
Oh, so it's multicolors, is what you're saying.
Well, the main color is white.
Okay. What breed of cat?
I don't know cat breeds, but one is the gray cat and one is the orange cat.
So are they cats or kittens? Because you originally
they're kittens.
Okay. Well, that's my third
Kittens
question.
Kittens are cats, right?
Yes, yeah, they're baby cats. Okay. So mittens with kittens, huh?
Mittens with kittens.
That sounds so stupid. But I think you're telling the truth.
You're not gonna ask your third question?
That was the third question. I asked if they were cats or kittens.
Oh.
I got a little exuberant. It's kind of the what's he got in his pockets
Rebecca is
question.
correct, but the chat is wrong. It's kittens and mittens.
What? So I got it right?
Yes.
Yes! Oh, the chat thought you were lying.
Got a bit of a glare. I don't know what angle to do.
Oh, here I can do it. I can usually see it.
There you go.
Yeah. There you are.
That's
obnoxious.
See, it's that generic
That
wintry
is
pattern.
They're so cute. Yeah, those are definitely knit mittens. Okay. All right. Keep score at home, folks.
All right, number. As soon as we're done, throw another number at us.
Yep. Throw a number at us.
So that we're
1
not
through
delaying.
9 without a 7. 1 through 9 without a 7. Chat, you embarrassed me, Nathan.
Remember, when you open it, you want to look at the opposite side. Because I know you want to take the card and flip it over inside. It's gonna when it's in the box, it was like this. So
it's down.
I picked
Okay.
it up and
Sarasong says 2.
because I looked at all the cards when I put them in.
Okay, so I have to make sure it's
side.
the downside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll mix them up for you.
Oh yeah, I gotta know if I'm telling the truth or not.
There you go.
I was born embarrassed. Oh my goodness. All right. Mixing it up. Okay. Okay. You ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Hi, sweetie. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Make sure you're in the box. Gotta be in the box. Okay. So, in box number 2, there was a balloon.
A balloon?
That is being opened by a zipper.
A balloon that's being opened by a zipper.
Well, yeah.
What color is the balloon?
It's red.
Is there anything hanging off the balloon?
The string at the bottom.
What color is the string?
White.
You lie!
I tell the truth!
Ah!
Yeah, you guys all thought it was a lie! Ha 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 ha! Look at that! Ha ha! In your face!
Rebecca's dominating. It's 2-0. That's horrible. Horrible.
Alright. Okay, let me mix these up. She's blushing. It's the lights. You guys won't be able to tell.
I thought she was lying. I really did.
Alright, I mixed those up. Alright, what's the next number, peeps? Next number. Batting 1,000 Kabuki. Nice. Everybody's getting whooped. Pick a number. Y'all chatting. If the aim is to get them wrong, yeah. Number 9. Oh, you're looking now? So can I should be able to watch his face while he's doing this part, really and truly. Oh, well.
You can look at my face. You're not going to see it. I just know how to describe this thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you don't. Especially when you're making it up on the fly.
Okay. This is what it is. It's a fighter plane, like a jet, maybe like an F-16 type plane. You know, those fighter planes?
Or F-14. Which one is it?
I don't know. I don't know anything about planes. It's some fighter jet plane.
Okay.
But it's folded up in an origami pattern.
Is it made out of paper?
No, it looks like a fighter jet that's been folded up.
What color is it?
The jet? It's
Well, what else would be on there?
it's gray with darker gray markings and some white stripy things on it.
Is there anything else on the picture?
It has little flamey things coming out of the back of it.
You think you have flamey things coming out your ears because you lie!
No, I tell the truth!
What?
I tell the truth. We all got truth. It's so boring.
It's a
I like
50-50.
lying better.
It's a 50-50, dude. It's 50-50. This is funny. All right. All right.
So you mix them up.
I'm not keeping score, are you? We're just going to do all 9 boxes eventually, I guess.
No, I got the score. We'll do all 9 boxes, though. We'll just see
Oh, you're keeping the score? Okay.
Yeah.
I shouldn't trust you.
It's 2. You're 2 and I'm 1.
Perfect failure. Poor Kabuki. All right. Pick a number. Pick a number.
This game's so funny.
This game's hilarious.
We need to take this on a camping retreat or
Heck
something.
yeah! That's why I said I'm gonna go to the dollar store and make this game like
Yeah,
3D,
actually
like he
build
does
the
on the
stuff.
game
Yeah.
with this game show where it's an actual object. It's ridiculous. 8. You guys are all about getting rid of this bottom row here. All right, I've already shuffled these around. Okay. What in tarnation? Okay. So there's an ant, a little insect ant,
Mm-hmm.
with his little leg on a remote control,
Mm-hmm.
and he's watching television.
Okay. What's on the television?
A forest.
A forest. A forest. An ant with a remote control watching a forest on television.
And he's standing on a rug.
Now the rug's in the picture. It wasn't there before.
Sorry. He's on a rug.
What color are the buttons on the remote?
White.
Now, did you pause there to trick me, or were you actually thinking?
Clearly the poison is in front of you.
You lie!
I tell the truth! Yo, what the heck is all that? I gotta show that chat. Look at that. What is going on there? Why?
Oh my gosh. Well, Rebecca would have just won the game, but we'll keep going.
Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh. I thought I was sure you were going to lie. It was a lie. Oh my gosh. I like your little pause when the button colors.
It's a nice little touch. All I have to do is hesitate anytime and you think I'm lying. This is where this is degraded to just saying, I've been maligned. I've told the truth the entire time. All right. That's passing in some schools. Oh, Zeris, don't say that. It's 70%. All right. I'm waiting, people. 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Still waiting. Pick 1. 5. All right. Number 5. I don't quite have Eric's zing, but, you know, I'll try.
Let me turn this the other way. Alright, you ready for this?
No, I doubt it.
It is a very large pickle that's wearing a sombrero.
So many things I can say, but it's not after dark. Okay, anyway, so...
Very large pickle wearing a sombrero. And he has those oversized sunglasses on.
What color are the sunglasses?
Hot pink.
Are they?
Hot pink.
Okay. Is the face? Is the sombrero? Does it have any like? Is it just one color? Does it have designs?
No, it has a generic band, the red and green stripes.
How do you know it's a pickle and not a cucumber?
I guess it could be a cucumber.
No!
Hold on.
Oh, reconnection. We're back.
All right, we're back.
Black Hawk down. Kabuki's
I don't know if she said I lied, but I mean, I told the truth, but I was lying. It's a hot dog with a lock, if you missed that. Hot dog with a lock.
I should have known that was garbage. A pickle with a sombrero. What's wrong with you?
I kind of made it up based on what I saw on the back.
Ugh. How did you get...
Because it had the stripes, it made me think
okay, because I was like... How did you get pickle off of elephant? Okay, I'm just...
No, it had this little stripe on
the stripes on the... Yeah, I got you. I got you now. I got you now.
I lied. So now it's 3-2. I'm the comeback kid.
Oh my goodness. So, we only have 4 left, folks. Nick was singing that I'm so dizzy my head is spinning. That makes me mad. Stupid game. I mean, internet. I said game. The game's greatness.
It's just our internet. It resets periodically. It's just the high usage. It happens.
It does that a
while
lot.
I'm working too.
Night.
I'll be working and my
oh my gosh.
my VPN will go, you've been disconnected.
Yeah, and
it's
you're
like
like
3 seconds later it's like, you've been reconnected.
6. I have...
You lie!
Number 6. Make all the accusations.
You already look at your
I
tile?
did. I
Okay.
Stop looking at me. So, there's a refrigerator. On top of it is a case of Coca-Cola. But next to the refrigerator is clearly a plastic toy lion. And he's roaring.
What is this? Coca-Cola seems too specific to me. I don't know if they would put Coca-Cola. I don't know if they have the rights to Coca-Cola. Is it a male or female lion?
Male.
Is it truly Coca-Cola or is it a random beverage?
It is titled Classic Cola, but it has the red and white on it. Looks a lot like Coca-Cola.
What color is the refrigerator?
White. It's a generic refrigerator.
You lie!
Nope!
What? What is this?
It's a lion going rawr.
You got truth every time.
I know, it's garbage. Garbage.
That's 4-2.
Yeah, that's right. Woo! Wouldn't matter, I'd still be winning.
It's not Coke. It's just classic cola, but it's obviously a Coke. It's supposed to be Coke.
I corrected.
I know.
Alright. So you guys get 1, 3, or 4. 1, 3, or 4. 1, 3, or 4.
I think these
1, 3, or 4.
these are question tokens.
You gotta keep track how many questions you ask, because apparently people can't count to 3.
But there's
that's
4
cool.
tokens.
There's 4?
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Maybe it's with more players or something? I don't know.
Possibly. Oh, we have a number 4. Whoop! Number 4. You liar, you. He's already getting sneaky. Should have known it was true. The internet didn't go down. Right? Right? I feel that. Oh, how to invent another pickle with a sombrero without using pickle in the sombrero. Oh, that's tough. So hard.
Okay. Here's what I see.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you a story.
It's a couple
Is it?
driving down a road in a convertible. On the back of the car is a sign that says, "Just married."
Right.
So here's the clincher. It's the worst marriage ever made.
How is that?
Because the people that got married, toothpaste and orange juice.
It's stupid enough it's probably real.
Ask your questions.
What color's the car?
Kind of a silvery blue color. I'm not good. I'm not good with colors. It's like a silvery blue.
So it's like purple?
No. I would say it's blue. Very light, like light blue. Almost like silver.
Man, you're just terrible at this. Okay. You said it's a convertible? What, like, decade does it look like?
Oh,
it's
it looks
from?
pretty old. I'm not good at judging car decades. Maybe early 50s, maybe? Maybe, I don't know. I'm horrible at judging. It's it's old-timey.
Okay. Does it have tin cans attached to the just married sign? It's just a sign?
It's actually just a sign. Like someone took like a wooden looking sign and just stuck it on the back of the car.
Stuck it on the back of a car.
Yeah.
A wooden sign.
It looks wooden to me. It could be plastic. It could be cardboard.
In the 50s?
I'm just saying. How many questions is that?
That was 3. I don't want to hear it. It's the truth.
It is the truth!
Yes! 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 Vindicated. Okay.
You're dominating 5-2. I can't not possibly win.
Nope. And yet we continue to play.
But yet we continue.
Because we still have 2 boxes left, suckers. We gotta get this.
So what made you think it was the truth?
I'm not gonna give away how I'm figuring out your tells. I might play poker with you sometime again. Number 1, Kabuki. All right. It's my turn to describe, right?
Yep.
Okay. Make sure I'm doing this because I was like. Oh!
She just got
Disaster!
nervous. Lie! She's lying. She's got nervous.
Number 1. Well, you can just have number 3. This gets loose when they're empty. All right.
Well, we're going. I'm separating the ones we've done and haven't done. We still have this many that we haven't done yet.
Yeah.
And that's only one side, but you are seeing.
They're 2-sided, yeah.
You're seeing one side of it.
I'm not gonna remember what's on the other side because I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with the information that I've been given.
But you could throw Dixit cards or random pictures or whatever you
or
want.
Or like what I eventually plan to do. Go to the dollar store, baby, and glue a bunch of weird crap together.
Cut up toys together and stuff.
Good. Severed Barbie doll heads on a dinosaur. It's coming. Okay. Sorry. I gotta look at this again. All right. So it's a pile of watermelons.
A pile of watermelons.
But in the middle is one that's been carved open with a jack-o'-lantern face. The insides look like pumpkin guts. And it's lit up like a pumpkin. And it's eating a popsicle.
All right. My first question.
Yes.
Is how many watermelons do you see?
You really want me to count all of them? There's a lot.
How many watermelons do you see?
12.
I need no more questions. For you lie!
I did not lie.
What? You got truth every time.
I have.
I'm not very good at this game.
Apparently not. At least not
How
tonight.
do I be so good at social deduction games?
And I suck at them? I don't know. Maybe because I have no vested, I have no investment. If I lose, oh well. Meanwhile, in the game, there's, pressure with the group, right? Maybe that's what it is. It's group pressure. You do well under pressure, and apparently I don't. I can't lie under pressure. There you go. Now y'all know. All right, so box 3. This is Hunter. Let's see if he's going to lie. Johnny's eating popcorn. Oh, dear. See, but Kabuki, I might know that already, so I might look to the right anyway. Just to make you think I'm lying. Because clearly, poison is in front of me.
Alright. Here's what I see.
Ow. I sat on my foot. I shouldn't have done that. Okay.
It's a sailboat. It's traveling on a sea.
Is it? A sea of lies?
A sea of lies. No, it appears to be a sea of nacho cheese.
Does it?
And inside the boat, positioned strategically, several army men. The radio guy, the bazooka guy, and the bayonet dude.
Are they that army green color?
Yes.
What kind of boat is this now?
Sailboat.
Oh, it's on a sea of nacho cheese.
On a sea of nacho cheese. Ask your questions. Oh yeah, I did ask questions.
I did. I have one more, actually.
What's your last one?
What color is the boat?
It is white with a bright red stripe down it.
Down what?
Down the length of the ship.
Is it kind of like those pinstripes?
I would say it's a pinstripe, but it's
a racing stripe?
No, it's not a racing stripe. It's decorative.
So clearly he doesn't know about stripes.
I do not know the different distinctions of stripes, no. How many questions is that?
That was 3. I think you're full of crap.
I am full of crap!
Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes.
It is.
Thank
apparently
you. I'll be here all week.
It's apparently it's some. I don't want to say what it is because I've got enough crap about the After Dark stuff.
Pho.
Yes.
It's just pho. Just leave it alone.
With a little baby dinosaur in the mix.
A baby I didn't see the dinosaur. Oh, that's greatness. Let me see. You guys got to see that. Yeah. Check that action out.
I got annihilated. 7-2.
Party's over.
Oh man. I think I gotta pass my king of social deduction off.
Jobby says scandal complete. Okay.
There
My
you go.
superpower, is it a superpower? I don't know, because when we play social deduction games,
She didn't have
he
to
reads
lie.
me like a book.
I kind of went almost like statistical. It's like she's got to be lying at least once.
That is part of it. Maybe I needed to have a lie. Maybe that would have helped. That is weird. Usually, it doesn't matter. I usually, even if I get them right, you
Well, you were
Get
doing a good.
me.
You
Usually
you
get
were
me.
doing- oh, that one. Can you get that one? It disappeared.
Yep.
You do a good job of acting nervous when you're not really nervous. You need to learn how to not do that. You need to learn to do the opposite.
I'll be cool.
That's
all
the
time.
problem. In social deduction, you have to lie and pretend like you're telling the truth. This whole game, you had to tell the truth and pretend like you're lying. You're much better at pretending to lie than you are at pretending to tell the truth.
There you go. My secret's out, apparently.
That is the answer to the
Well,
story.
now I can't play this game anymore. Thanks, babe, because I gave all the clues away.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
I need to rig it where you always draw a lie
That'd be even
and
better.
not always draw truth. I thought for sure you were lying that one time when you paused. How'd you know I was lying?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Do I have a tell?
Yeah,
Do I?
yeah.
Oh, don't tell my poker.
I'm not telling you. I gotta use every bit I got, man. You're sneaky. You're a
I
sneaky
know what my
little...
tell is. I just figured it out. It's like Rounders when he figured out the Oreos.
Oh my gosh.
I figured out my tell.
Did you?
Yes.
What?
I moved the chair when I'm lying.
Well, that wasn't what I was using, but I think you do.
It's the Oreos. It's so meta. No one knows what I'm talking about.
Maybe not. We'll see. Oh, don't forget these all need to go in something. But yeah, so there is. If you need something silly, you laugh like crazy when you lie.
I do.
He does. You know, his favorite thing too is like he loves to weave a story. So he'll be like, "Let me tell you something." Sometimes he'll be like, "Let me tell you about this," and you're like, "Oh no, you don't. That's lies. It's all lies." Anytime he starts that, there's shenanigans.
Oh, my pickle got you though.
That stupid pickle. Yeah, that was garbage. That was garbage.
I had to lie 4 times. Almost every time.
Yep.
Unfair. All right, folks. That is a box of lies.
It's a great game. Yeah, if you want some silliness, this is a great game of silliness. It's a pretty fun game to play with everybody too. So we've had nothing but success playing this game. Not at winning per se, but like just playing it and
This
having
is a fun
people
game.
enjoy it. It's
It's a fun
just
game.
so silly.
It's goofy. I like goofy fun. See, I like party games. It's a party game. I like party games.
Don't try to be like the cool kid now. This is not. No.
Good old pickle.
Pickle with a sombrero and hot pink sunglasses.
You fell for it.
I did. I'm dumb.
You know those big giant sunglasses?
Yeah, I knew which ones you were talking about, and I should have known because I pictured it too easily.
All right, folks. I think we're going to wrap up the show.
Yes, thank you all for helping me destroy Hunter.
Next time we'll be doing a top 10. It sounds like Smack Talk has just got like a write-in vote.
It sounds like they were putting up the votes there.
Somebody was doing a little campaigning for Smack Talk. I think this could be a Smack Talk game.
Could be. It just was. Could be.
Box of Lies. This is it's funny because I was obsessed with this show.
Oh my gosh, we binge watched like every episode.
I've seen every episode of Box of Lies on the Tonight Show like 5 times.
It's so silly.
And I was walking through Walmart, and for whatever reason, I always swing by the game area.
Because you're an
On-
addict.
Just on the hopes there's something really weird there. I was like,
There was.
I was
Watch
cruising
your eyes.
along with my little cart, and I'm like,
Just like that, too, I'm
it
sure.
was like,
I really wonder what people think about you in Walmart.
I just went, yes, thank you.
And then I believe you took a picture and said, look what I have.
Yes, thank
I
you.
get lots of random pictures of board games in stores, believe it or not. All right, y'all. This is awesome. You guys are a blasty blast as always. Thank you for helping me defeat Hunter, the terrible liar.
You know what? I was just thinking.
What?
You dominated the last 2 weeks in games.
I have.
You won.
School's out.
You won Chesapeake.
I'm not distracted anymore.
You won Box of Lies.
I'm not distracted by school. I told you.
You won that unspeakable game that we won't speak about. What's the other big one you won? The other big game we played. You won Fleet Captains.
Mm-hmm.
You won one of the 2 Istanbuls. Didn't your dad win them both? I can't remember.
No, each won one, I think.
Yeah. So she just destroyed me this week. That'll have to all change. I don't know what I'm
School would be back in eventually, I suppose.
All right, folks.
Y'all take care, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.